Okay. Apparently, it is not going to force me to do the special login thing or any of that. So, I'm a little surprised by that, but whatever. I don't expect any viewers with a just chatting stream. But I'm not on here at the moment for the purpose of playing a game or any of that. I'm here because I can't figure out how to make YouTube or how to make my Streamlab OBS record without streaming. So, I'm here to record a channel update video for my YouTube channel. If anyone is bothering to watch me, I will not be responding to chat as I read through the stuff on my video or my script for the video. So if anyone does come in, apologies for my lack of response. But when I finish with the video script, I will take a look at the chat, and if there is anything there, then I will definitely respond at that point. Alright, with that said, I am going to go ahead and start on my video script. Greetings all, I am AnimeOtakuDrew. It's been a month or so since I put up my last video, my theory that the Bad Batch's Omega is not a clone at all, but was actually the daughter of a clone and a Jedi. Yeah, I think I might have missed the mark on that a little bit, considering the show is now telling us that she's an unaltered clone. Of course, who knows? There's a lot of people that think that there's still more to her than that, so we shall see. But, anyways, at the moment it seems that I was wrong. But, anyways, on that video, I did mention a forthcoming channel update and a lot more to come. Well, I had really intended for it to come a lot sooner than this, but I still haven't been doing very well. I'm actually feeling a lot better the last couple days, so I spent that polishing up the scripts when I was still feeling like shit and all that, but feeling pretty good. So let's go ahead and get this done. But the way I had been feeling has delayed all of the plans I had. Not only for my channels, but I haven't been streaming over on Twitch. and it's just it's messed with my life in general. Fortunately, that seems to be behind me for now. Knock on wood. I don't have anything wood. Oh shit. Oh well. I can't reach that. But for that reason, I can't guarantee the stuff that I'm going to talk about today will actually happen as quickly as I would like it to, because I have been feeling so rough lately. But with me feeling a lot better now, I can hope. Either way, I can promise that it definitely will happen. In fact, I've already started some of it. And I will be doing it as soon as possible. With that said, let's go ahead and get into the meat of this update so y'all know what to look forward to. I guess the best place to start is to announce the launch of a few additional channels that I've started. Yes, have started. I already set up the extra channels on YouTube. No videos yet. I recently looked back at my channel guide, the video explaining what I intend to do with this channel, as well as looking ahead at the stuff that I'm wanting to do going forward. And I realized that it really is kind of all over the place. I mean, ever since I rebranded my old channel as AnimeOtakuDrew Gaming, so I could do my game videos there, I still have a lot of different things that I want to cover for just a single channel. As such, with it now being so easy to start additional channels on YouTube, I decided to launch some more specialized channels for specific content. Let me start with an explanation behind one of the channels I've started. You see, I've been following a really awesome channel called the Grand Line Review, which is devoted entirely to the anime and manga series One Piece. Been following GLR for at least a few years now. And if you like One Piece, or if you're even curious about One Piece, I absolutely recommend checking out Grand Line Review. I will put a link to his channel. But over all this time I've been watching GLR, the thought kept hitting me that I really wish there was a similar channel for my favorite currently running anime manga series, Meitante Conan, also known as Detective Conan or Case Closed in the United States. However, I have never been able to find such a channel. So I've thought off and on about starting one myself. Well, I finally decided to pull the trigger on that. So, as AnimeOtakuDrew, I will be providing chapter and episode reviews, chapters of the manga, reviews for those, episodes of the anime, review for them. I'll do character profiles, theory videos as I come up with any theories for Detective Conan, and more. All sorts of stuff. All 100% dedicated to this awesome mystery series manga. So, if you share my love for Meitante Conan, or if you're curious about the series and want to learn more, then go ahead and subscribe to AnimeOtakuDrew. As I said, I've already launched these channels, they just don't have videos yet. I intend to start doing videos for both of the channels I'm going to talk about today very soon. I'm actually considering going back and starting with a review of chapter 1 of the manga. So, if you're curious about the series, or if you're already a fan like me, then go ahead and follow AnimeOtakuDrew. And make sure you set up notifications so you can see when I post videos over there. Now, next up is something a bit different. Again, I've already started the channel, but this one isn't about any fandom. Well, okay, I guess you could say it's kind of about a fandom. Supporting a fandom. Or even all fandoms. Well, anyways, the purpose of this channel is making things. Specifically, I will be making custom fursuits, both full and partial suits, and quite possibly other cosplay projects as well. So, I've already written up my terms of service for anyone who wishes to order from me, including the base pricing for fursuits. So I'll go ahead and include the link to the terms of service in the description for anybody who is interested, because I am open for commissions. So if you want to take a look at those terms of service, and after that you can send me any inquiries or requests for quotes at AnimeOtakuDrew at gmail.com if you're interested in ordering. The name on that channel is Kage Tanuki. And as Kage Tanuki, I intend to post videos of the process of making those fursuits and or cosplay outfits, as well as tutorials for anyone wishing to learn the craft themselves. And if I end up going to any fur cons, fur meets, anything like that relevant to the furry fandom, then I'll post those on there as well. I'll post video of that as well. So, if any of you have ever thought about buying a fursuit, or if you have some other custom costume that you would like, maybe you want a set of Jedi robes, maybe you want to dress like Ranma Saotome, maybe you want Lum's bikini, I don't know, maybe you want Inuyasha's outfit. Who knows? But if you want a custom fursuit or costume, I hope you'll consider ordering from me, as this is going to be my primary source of income now. Terms of service I've laid out do specifically relate to fursuit making. If you're wanting some other costume made, then email me with the specifics, a design if you have it, what type of fabric you would like for it, and we can work out the pricing together. Because other projects is such a broad category that there's just no way I could estimate pricing beforehand until I know the specifics of what is desired. So, if you're interested in that stuff, then make sure to go follow me as Kage Tanuki. Now, I do have one other channel that I've launched, but it's something that I really would prefer to keep as its own separate thing. That channel, I am not going to link back to this or my gaming channel or any of the others, and I don't intend to link any of the other channels to this one. So it's just completely different from everything. A very serious channel, no levity, not about any series or fandom or making anything or whatever. So that you will never again hear brought up on AnimeOtakuDrew or any of the channels I've discussed today. There are additional channels I intend to launch in the future, though, that will be connected to this. Excuse me. I intend to launch a bladesmithing channel, a travel channel, a history channel, and quite possibly a dedicated Star Wars channel. I'm on the fence with that one. But those are a bit further down the line. Waiting until I have the means to start them. I mean, like bladesmithing and travel are not cheap. Or until I have enough content planned out to justify those channels' existence. Or in the case of Star Wars Otaku Drew, until I decide for sure if I want to separate my biggest passion from my main channel. I might leave that one up to the viewers. I don't know. Yeah, I think once I have enough followers to run a poll, I'll run a poll to find out whether you guys want me to actually start Star Wars Otaku Drew as a separate channel. In the meantime, I will continue to post theory videos, reviews, convention coverage, and whatnot for Star Wars, Marvel, DC, anything not covered by the more specific channels, right here on my main AnimeOtakuDrew channel. As for specific things I have coming up here, I have a number of videos that I've written up outlines for. As I stated in my Omega Theory video, the next video I plan to do after this, which I'm actually probably going to record in this same sitting once I finish recording this video. The next one I'm going to do is a theory about the so-called rematch of the century we've been promised during the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I'm going to offer my thoughts and theories and cover theory, well, address a theory that another Star Wars YouTuber I suggested. After that, I've got 2 theory videos for the Bad Batch that I intend to do my best to get posted before the next episode is put up. First of those is going to be a theory about the Kaminoans. why they're so worried about losing the Empire as a client, and what will ultimately happen to the Kaminoans and their cloning operation. And the second of those videos is going to cover the return to Kamino. What circumstances will lead the Bad Batch to going back, and what will happen when they do. As I said, I really want to get those videos posted before the next episode is up. I feel like I need to get my theory out there in front of the episode, just in case something comes along that might actually prove me right on something. Gotta secure those bragging rights, you know? Just in case. After that, I actually am going to do a response video directed to Rob at Rule of Two Review regarding his theory of the last Metroid for Metroid Dread. Beyond that, I've got a few theories brewing for Mandalorian that I still want to do videos about. I've got a theory about the Spider-Man spin-off films that I'm thinking about maybe making a video. I definitely have a theory about Superman and Lois that I want to do a video for. And I've got some ideas rumbling around my skull about Jurassic World and its related properties, like Camp Cretaceous and all that. So those may form into theories that I could cover. And maybe even some stuff on Cobra Kai. And the last thing I wanted to mention, not so much an announcement at this point, although there will be an announcement of it before too long. But an announcement of the announcement, I guess, is that I'm planning to hold a contest for my viewers to design a new logo for me. Largely because I suck at drawing logos. In fact, I suck at drawing pretty much anything except for female anime characters. That's about it. I can't even draw anime dudes. If I could, I would at least draw an anime version of myself to use on the channel, but no, I can't. But, yeah, no. So, anyone interested in that might go ahead and start thinking about how to put together a logo, what you think would be a good logo for AnimeOtakuDrew, or AnimeOtakuDrew. That one I pretty much picture the same text font as AnimeOtakuDrew. No, actually, no. No, for AnimeOtakuDrew. I actually imagine the Meitante Conan logo just with AnimeOtakuDrew instead. And instead of showing Conan with his deer stalker that he usually has when pictured with the logo, have an anime style picture of me wearing a deer stalker. That would be cool. But yeah, no. Kage Tanuki, that's a different story. I actually have an image in mind for the character of Kage Tanuki. So that one, if you want to try and draw it, then by all means. But if you want specifics of his appearance, then email me and I can send it to you to work from. But yeah, now there will be prizes. That's why I'm not doing this yet, because I want to get some cool prizes lined up for the people that design the logos that win. And obviously the winners will end up being incorporated into the videos on the respective channel. So, but I don't want that to be the only prize. Your logo was awesome, so I'm using it. That sucks as a prize. Of course, it would be acknowledged that logo by so and so, but I mean that still sucks as a prize. I want to give something good to the winners, so that's why I'm not officially announcing this contest yet. But anyone that might be interested in doing that might go ahead and start thinking about what would comprise an awesome logo for AnimeOtakuDrew, MetanteOtakuDrew, and or Kage Tanuki, and possibly Star Wars Otaku Drew, since that may ultimately become its own channel. With all that said, I just want to thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you'll be back for the next video and that you'll check out my new channels. If you're excited for the things that I've covered here, please go ahead and drop a like on the video and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to make sure you get the notifications whenever I upload new videos. That way you'll be able to come watch them as quick as possible. And likewise, subscribe to MetanteOtakuDrew and Kage Tanuki and ring their bells too, so you can keep up with the new content I upload for them. If you got any thoughts or ideas on how to make these channels better, then please share them in the comments. I enjoy doing this, and I want it to be enjoyable for all of you watching. So, your feedback absolutely will help me do that. If you want to support the channels, then in addition to ordering fursuits or costumes from me, you can also check out my Patreon. I will put a link to that in the description as well. And there I've got a whole bunch of different tiers that you can choose from. I'm not one of those people that only has one or two tiers. So if you want to take a look at that, I've got all these different tiers available to choose from, each with their own rewards to make sure you're getting something out of it. Other than that, I just hope you all have a good one. Until the next one, take care of yourselves. Catch you all later. Okay. So, Ralph! Olmec, wow, no, it wasn't pre-recorded. I was actually doing that as a video for my YouTube channel. I could not figure out how to make OBS record without streaming. So, I had to go live in order to record the video. So, I've got that done. When I get off of here, I can just upload the recording of this stream. Yes, the dabbing octopus. Thank you, Ralph. When I get off of here, I'll take the recording of this stream and upload it into my video editor and just take the chunk that I was reading through the script for my video and upload it on my YouTube channel. Oh, wow! I love Olmec. Happy birthday! Congratulations. Hope it's a good one. My birthday's still a few months away. It ain't until November. I'm old enough as it is. Look at all this damn gray. Shit. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Ralph, I'm sorry you guys were worried about me. I've been feeling like shit. I really have. It's I've been in a bad way since before my last stream, really. Any of y'all that were here for my last stream might remember that I wasn't feeling very well. But I'm actually feeling a lot better now. Aw, thank you, Olmec. The contest, I'm not officially launching the contest yet. I'm waiting until I have prizes to give. I don't have anything right now, and I want to get prizes. But I figured I would go ahead and mention that I will be doing such a contest, so anyone who is interested can start thinking about what kind of artwork they would want to do for a logo for me. So, that really in order to get the prizes to give for this contest, I'm going to need to get a few fursuit orders in first so I can afford to buy something to give as prizes. So, that's more of a watch this space. And if you guys aren't following my YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel, AnimeOtakuDrew, not the AnimeOtakuDrew Gaming. If you guys aren't following that, then I hope you will do so, because that's where I'll be covering. That's when I do launch the contest. That's where I will mention it. And I'll probably do a video and officially announcing the contest on each of the channels. So on AnimeOtakuDrew, on AnimeOtakuDrew, and on Kage Tanuki. But did I shave in my absence? Once or twice. I usually don't shave it until it gets itchy, but it's getting hot outside, so it gets itchy quicker. So yeah, I've knocked this off of here a couple times since my last stream. I generally do it about once a month. Sometimes more frequently in the summertime. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on for me. Nothing really extravagant. Oh man, did you guys check out E3? Holy shit, that Nintendo presentation. Fucking Metroid Dread, dude. Yeah. Oh man. I Mas Windu. Greetings. How are you doing? So, yeah, That's going to be one of the first things I do when I get some money. I mean, obviously, I get my first fursuit order. No, not a Marvel channel. I have some Marvel theories that I've been thinking about doing, but they'll be on my main channel. Um, I oh, the Marvel shows. I haven't I haven't been reviewing them thus far, mostly because I just haven't felt up to making any videos. But um, watching me on the big screen. Careful, it might break your screen. How long have I grown my hair? This is not the longest it's been, actually. I've I have had it all the way down past my waist before. Right now it's about 3 inches above my waist. Together for the holiday. That's cool. That's cool. Spending the holiday with friends and loved ones. That's awesome. But I don't know about watching me on a big screen though, man. You might fuck up your screen like that. It, this face breaks shit. Um, let's see. So y'all work together. Cool. Breaks hearts. Oh. Oh, that's a good one, Ralph. the only face this, the only heart this face breaks is my own, because it drives away everybody. What will it take to cut my hair? I like my hair, damn it. I'm comfortable with the long hair. It just feels better to me this way. It's it's the feature of myself that I am most proud of. I love my hair. I'm very attached to it. You've you want to start, yeah, it's going to take a hell of a lot to get me to even think about cutting my hair. Uh-uh. No, I like my hair. Thank you. Can you put a number on it? Psh. Sailor Moon speech. Yes, I did do that. I did. Speaking of Sailor Moon, any of you guys watched the new Sailor Moon movies on Netflix? Dollars or channel points? It definitely ain't gonna be channel points. Anybody gonna get me to cut my hair? I want cash, damn it. I want something that I can spend, and it's gonna be enough that I can get some serious shit with it. No, you want to talk about cutting my hair? That ain't happening on something as insubstantial and meaningless as channel points. You want me to cut my hair, you gonna pull me up big time. I'm talking cold hard cash, US dollars, in a number large enough that I what the hell is a Doge coin? How many viewers for a makeover? How many views for a makeover? Uh, as long as the makeover doesn't entail cutting my hair. Oh. Cryptocurrency? I don't know anything about cryptocurrency. I know a lot of people swear by it, but I don't know enough information on it to trust it. No. I getting paid, I want US dollars. And I want enough US dollars that I can survive comfortably for at least 3 months. So, not even 3 months. Enough that I can get a new place. So, to get a nice apartment, do I play MLB The Show? What's $10,000 for an NFT? If I drew? Draw what? And what's an NFT? I don't know what an NFT is. That is a term I'm not familiar with. If supersizing cryptocurrency? Uh-huh. Buy and sell digital art. Okay. I don't know. I You lost me in that one. I don't really understand. It's something about uh, drawing a picture of me that you would own the rights to, and supersizing cryptocurrency. Huh? I'm, I guess. I don't. All y'all are awesome. There- there's not a number one viewer because y'all equally great. I I didn't expect anyone to show up for a just chatting stream. I I figured I'd sit down, record my YouTube video without a single person showing up, and then end the stream because no one was here. Uh, no, I've been disabled since 2002. That's that's why I'm going to start selling custom fursuits and costumes and whatnot because I enjoy making stuff. It's something that is within my physical limitations, and I can make acceptable money doing so. So, I, I guess my job is a fursuit maker. Self-employed. I am an entrepreneur. Um, so, oh, my streaming at night actually doesn't have anything to do with that. It's oh yeah, Jupiter's the best. Jupiter's awesome. She's my favorite Sailor Senshi. Mako-chan. But Windu, the reason I stream at night doesn't actually have anything to do with my fursuit making or business or any of that. It's the fact that I live with my family at present. Well, I stay with them. I don't technically live here. But I don't really have a room of my own. So I don't have any private space where I can go to make my own, to make my videos and do my streams or any of that. I'm forced to do so in the living room. And I only have the living room to myself when the rest of my family are asleep. Ergo, I can only stream at night or make videos at night while they are asleep. That's why I only stream at night. Um, Olmec. Crystal. There are a lot of good points to Crystal. I like that it's a more serious tone compared to the original. And I like that it is more faithful to the original manga. But it omits a lot of the stuff that I truly loved about the original Sailor Moon. I mean, a lot of people bitch about, well, nowadays, a lot of people bitch about how so much was added in the original version, and they specifically will bring up the Niji Zuisho arc. The, oh my god, I'm blanking. Rainbow Crystal arc. I'm, holy shit. I remembered the Japanese, but not the, wow. But yeah, a lot of these people that want to bitch about additions will specifically bring up the Niji Zuisho arc, which I actually thought that was a really interesting arc. I thought that it really added to the story in the original series. Galaxia or Captain Marvel? Ah. My love for the Sailor Moon franchise is a lot deeper than my love for Marvel. Now, okay, wait a minute. Wait, Choto. You say Captain Marvel. Do you mean Carol Danvers? Or do you mean the first hero that was called Captain Marvel, i.e., the one that is now just generically called by the name of the wizard who gave him his powers, Shazam? Because to me, he is and always will be Captain Marvel. So, it, eh, it, eh, it might, it kind of depends on which Captain Marvel you're talking about. Carol Danvers, as we saw in the movies, I, as much as I would prefer to be able to say, "Oh, Galaxia's got it hands down," I think Carol Danvers would kick the shit out of Galaxia. I really do. With the real Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, I think Carol Danvers would kick the shit out of Galaxia. Um, the real Captain Marvel, i.e., Billy Batson's superhero identity, that would be a close fight. It's hard to call because he's got strength and speed and flight, but and supposedly he's got the wisdom of Solomon and all that shit. I don't even remember what all it is, but I supposedly he's got all that shit. But at the end of the day, he's super strong, he's super fast, and he can fly. Basically, he's Superman without the eye beam, super breath, X-ray vision, and aversion to Kryptonian radiation. So, real Captain Marvel versus Galaxia. That one's hard to call. That I think that'd be a close fight. Captain Marvel would probably win, but no guarantees. Did I celebrate the 4th of July? That depends on your definition of celebrate. I sat on my porch, smoked a few cigarettes, and watched the fireworks that my neighbors set off. That that was my 4th of July. After that, I actually finished putting together this YouTube video script that I just did earlier. So, yeah, that was my 4th of July. If if that constitutes celebrating to you, then yes, I did. Uh, Smoking on the porch and watching the neighbors' fireworks. Actually, it was fun. I enjoyed it at least. I don't know. Whatever. I'm weird. But I pride myself on my weirdness, damn it. I've carefully I've carefully engineered my weirdness over the last 45 years. It's this is cultivated weirdness. It's not easy to be this weird. Do I have a favorite band? Uh, I don't have a favorite. I've got my list of my 5 favorite bands of all time. There is no one that I rank above the others. I love all 5 of them, but they are definitely above everyone else, in my opinion. I'm guessing the next question will be what my 5 favorites of all time are. So might as well go ahead and cover it. Queen, because, well, Queen, damn it. My favorite J-pop song. Ooh. Almond by Aura Ska Band. That I I just love that song. I mean, I don't understand enough Japanese to know the lyrics, to know what it means, but whatever it is, the song just sounds beautiful, and I swear you can just hear emotion in her voice as she sings. It it is such a beautiful song. Specifically the studio recording, because live versions never sound as good as the studio recordings. Okay, I know one exception to that. There is one song that I really like the live version, and I'm just not that fond of the studio recording. Okay, yeah. So even that has an exception. I knew beginners Japanese. When I was in Washington a couple years back, I did take an intro level Japanese class, and I actually passed it with full marks. I carried a 4.0 average that semester in all of my classes. I was really proud of that. Um, but because I don't use it, I don't remember it anymore. I'm sure if I started using it, I would probably start remembering what I had learned. But, I mean, off the top of my head, I'm just, without stopping to think about it, I couldn't introduce myself. I couldn't order anything. I definitely ain't holding a conversation or anything like that in Japanese. It, off the top of my head, I remember my numbers 1 through 10, and just a random selection of words. Definitely not enough to understand the meaning of an entire song. Oh God, my teeth look horrible. Sabrina Carpenter? I'm not even sure who Sabrina Carpenter is. Okay, yeah, the rest of my 5 favorite performers of all time. All right, well, like I said, Queen, because Queen, damn it, Air Supply. I'm a sucker for love songs, anyways, but Air Supply's music, their melodies, the harmony the two of them are able to achieve, everything just sounds so amazing from them. So Air Supply is absolutely one of my favorite groups of all time. And Air Supply started the same year I was born. So, yeah, points. Of course, Queen actually recorded their video for Bohemian Rhapsody the very day I was born. November 7th, 1975. That is the day they recorded the video for Bohemian Rhapsody. And that's the day that my mother was in a hospital popping me out. Cool. So, Queen, Air Supply. Um, Next, I would say the Beatles. I love almost everything I have heard by the Beatles. They have had such a strong influence. Their influence on the music industry, on music in general, continues even now. So, the Beatles are absolutely one of my top favorites of all time. Um, ABBA. Definitely ABBA. I mean, they have such a wide variety of music, soft, sentimental, fun, upbeat, disco, pop, rock. I mean, ABBA just does a bit of everything. I even heard one from them that kind of had a country sound to it, which was really surprising. Mamma Mia, yes. Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Yes. Mamma Mia is awesome. The musical, a little less so. The song is great. I'll watch the musical. I have not seen the sequel. I have not seen the second film. I was I was disappointed with the movie of Mamma Mia. Actually, specifically, I was disappointed in Meryl Streep. She is a great actress, and I know she can sing, but she just didn't sound that good on Mamma Mia. I've been on the Matterhorn. Are you talking about the actual mountain, the Matterhorn, or the ride at Disneyland? I've been to Disneyland and I rode the Matterhorn, but I've never been to Europe and I have not climbed the actual Matterhorn. So I've answered either way. I'm still curious which one to you were referring to though. Um, let's see. So Queen, Air Supply, Beatles, ABBA. The ride. Okay, yes, I rode the Matterhorn at Disneyland. It was years ago, but I have. My fifth favorite of all time is actually the newest of them, and it's kind of a twofer. It's Rob Thomas or Matchbox 20 because I love the stuff that Rob Thomas did with Matchbox 20, and I love his solo stuff. Rob Thomas is still Rob Thomas, whether he's with the group or not. So cool. I don't know who Sabrina Carpenter is, but if you like her, awesome. Um, Conventions. I would like to go to this year's Tokyo and Tulsa. If it's too late for me to set up a panel, I couldn't set up a panel for this year's Tokyo and Tulsa, even if I were able to go. As far as being able to go, that's dependent on whether or not I get any orders for fursuits. Because I don't have the money right now to buy tickets. If if I get 2 or 3 fursuit orders, because just one fursuit order, I will of course have to buy the materials. Do I want to go on a road trip? I always want to go on road trips, man. I can't afford to go on a road trip. Traveling is expensive. That's why I haven't started AnimeOtakuDrew, because I can't afford to travel to make videos of it. I'm broke ass motherfucker. So, yeah, it's going to take a lot more than 1 or 2 fursuits before I can start traveling. I do that, but I but first fursuit I sell, of course, I'll have to buy the materials to make it. Um, After I've got everything I need to make the fursuit, then the rest of the money, I'm definitely buying Metroid Dread. I'm definitely going to take enough out of the money from my first fursuit sale to buy Metroid Dread. Because Metroid, damn it, first main series Metroid game in almost 20 fucking years. I'm buying it. After that, maybe go ahead and buy Tokyo and Tulsa tickets. Have I been out of the country? I've been to Mexico. I've been to Mexico several times. When I was in my 20s, I was actually engaged to a girl in Mexico. I used to travel to Juarez, Mexico, several times a year to go see her. So, yeah, I've been out of the U.S. I would like to travel to several other countries. I want to go to Egypt. I want to see Giza Plateau, tour the pyramids, look at the Sphinx. I'm, there are so many places around the world that I would love to visit. I want to go to Japan, see the ancient temples and all that. Yes, I make custom fursuits. Who's the biggest babe Tokyo and Tulsa got? Uh, I mean, well, it's not the same people there every year. So, I mean, that's. And what constitutes a babe is subjective. Some people like the toothpick thin type. Some people like me. Some guys like ladies with some meat on their bones. Do I watch Loki? Hell yeah! Hell yeah, I watch Loki. Well, like I was saying when I was reading my video script before I started talking with you guys, um, one of the YouTube channels I've just started, I'll actually be making the fursuits on videos for that channel. So if you're interested, um, when I when I put up my channel update that I recorded here, I'll link that channel in that video. Biggest celebrity. I don't know who they have visiting this year. I mean, they tend to get a lot of voice actors and whatnot. Generally, ones that do anime dubbing. Occasionally, they'll get some of the original Japanese seiyuu or J-pop artists to come perform sometimes. How long have I been on YouTube? I've actually been on YouTube longer than I've been on Twitch. Um, I started my first YouTube channel back in 2015, I believe. Um, I was making videos on there for approximately a year, I think. But then I had some changes in my circumstances and wasn't able to do anything with it for quite some time. Um, I started my current main YouTube channel about 2 years ago, I think. And I was, well, no, more than that. More than that, because I was doing that before I went to Washington. Because when I did go to Washington, I had a VR class, VR design class, that they gave us a weekly assignment that we had the option to do in video form, and I did a couple of them as videos for my YouTube channel. Deerkin? No, I haven't. If you're wanting one, then if you've got a design in mind for a specific character, then hit up my email, and it's AnimeOtakuDrew at gmail.com. Hit me up with the design, and we can email back and forth to work out the pricing and all that, if you're really interested. But I learned how to sew when I was a little kid, so I have known how to sew most of my life. I was like 6 or 7 when I learned. So, I mean, I'm 45 now, so I've been sewing for almost 40 years. I'll be 46 this November. So, it's, yeah, I've been sewing for almost 40 years. So, it's just a matter of getting the design, and of course I would need a duct tape dummy and all that to get it sized properly for you. But yeah, if you really want one, I actually didn't vote. I didn't like either candidate, so I just stayed the hell out of it. I didn't find either of the candidates worthy of my vote. um, let's see. Yeah, if if you're genuinely interested in getting a fursuit like that, hit me up with the design, and we can work out the pricing and everything. I'd be happy to make it. Um, let's see. Oh, Olmec, I never finished answering your question about the biggest name at Tokyo and Tulsa. Uh, there's, without knowing for sure who's coming this year, I can't say. Um, I've seen Don Green at Tokyo and Tulsa before. I've seen D. Bradley Baker there. Uh, I can't remember who all I've seen there. I, like I said before, I know that they usually try and get J-pop acts and whatnot to perform. They'll have a concert as part of the convention each year. Of course, none of them have ever been anyone that I was really into. I mean, I would so love it if they got Hayashibara Megumi or Oreska Band. Well, the first few names that I said, Dan Green and D. Bradley Baker, they're American voice actors. They've done the dub versions. Uh, like Dan Green is Yugi. D. Bradley Baker, I forget what anime he's done off the top of my head. I know he's done some, but I can't think of what. At the moment, he's mostly known for his work with Star Wars. He's the voice of pretty much every clone. Um, do I have a favorite show? Have I watched The Simpsons? I have watched The Simpsons. I don't like it. Do I have a favorite show? As far as anime? Hmm. I guess if I had to pick one favorite that is currently running, I would say Detective Conan. It is my favorite current anime manga series. Um, if you are not referring specifically to anime, holy shit, I don't know. I I'm really enjoying Loki. It's my favorite of the Marvel shows so far. Of the canon Marvel MCU shows, Loki is definitely my favorite, which is kind of ironic because it was the one that I was least looking forward to. Um, I'm cool. Well, thank you. I don't know what's so cool about me, other than my cool hair. My hair is cool. Other than that, I don't know what's so cool about me. Um, but I I enjoy all the Arrowverse shows. I mean, The Flash, Superman and Lois, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, even Batwoman, which a lot of people bitch about. I enjoy it. So, as far as I'm concerned, the people that want to hate on Batwoman just need to shut the hell up. Yes, the hair is cool. Thank you, Olmec. It's nice to get have some. It's nice to have someone that's got my back. Thank you, Ralph. Y'all rock. Um, any idea? Any idea on why Sailor Venus is so bland? Uh, well, in the anime, she started off kind of generic because she was supposed to be mysterious. I mean, she was initially mistrustful of the other Sailor Senshi. So she kept her distance, which naturally meant that we, the audience, didn't really learn much about her. So she definitely came across as generic because we weren't learning about her. Yeah, pretty much. Later on, when we do start learning about her, we find out that she's basically a carbon copy of Usagi. Minako is basically a carbon copy of Usagi who plays volleyball. Coolest celebrity I've met? I haven't really met that many celebrities. Uh, oh, well, okay. If you count meeting at autograph tables at conventions, that I've met a few more. If you count, if by meeting you mean actually sitting down with them and talking to them like a person, I have only actually met two. You're a celebrity. Cool. I am not, nor shall I ever be a celebrity. I'm just not that awesome. Nobody gives a shit enough for me to be a celebrity. Oh my god, Ralph, really? 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 Really, dude? Ugh, Ralph. You suck, dude. You suck. You're a terrible character, and that will never change. Damn it. You're an ass, Ralph. I'm a Twitch celebrity. I ain't no damn Twitch celebrity. You suck, Ralph. Ralph, you're a terrible human being. Damn you. I, I don't even think I qualify as a Twitch celebrity. I don't have enough followers for that. Celebrity in that house. Alright, well, that maybe. What celebrities did I sit down with? It was years ago when I was a preteen. I actually got to meet, sit down, and have a conversation with um, Tom Arnold and Roseanne. I was actually friends with their daughter, or well, with Roseanne's daughter. She was Roseanne's daughter from her first marriage. I was 11 or 12 at the time, I think. So it was a long ass time ago. Damn you, Ralph! What the actual fuck, dude? Yeah, so I met Roseanne and Tom Arnold. Tom Arnold was actually a pretty nice, down to earth guy. I liked him. Um, but so yeah, if that's what you're talking about, having met on a personal level and had normal conversation with them, that's pretty much the only two that I could say I have met. If you mean meeting at an autograph table, conversing briefly with them, then I could probably give you a list of quite a few more. Favorite food? Lasagna. Out of the loop. What's the deal with Rose? Olmec. I am of the mind that Rose Tico is actually the best, strongest, and most well developed new character in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. And I have gone in depth about why this is the case, why I see this as being true. Ralph does not like Rose, therefore, trolls me about it every chance he gets. You're wrong. Do I need to go through the whole conversation again about why she is the most well developed of all of the new characters from the sequel trilogy? Ray? Ray sucks. Ray's personality. No, I can't even call it a personality. Ray doesn't have a personality. She's just there and can do everything. Babu Frick. That's the little thing that was working on 3PO, right? That's a better character than Ray. You 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 mean that you can't handle being proved wrong again? What did Rose bring to the story? Well, she had she didn't get to complete her character arc, which annoys me. She started she had an amazing beginning to a character arc with The Last Jedi. But because everyone wanted to hate on her, she did not get the chance to complete that character arc in The Rise of Skywalker like she should have been able to. Because everyone bitched about Rose, so J.J. Abrams basically removed Rose from the next film. Rose wasn't there in The Force Awakens, I'll grant that. She was off doing stuff with Cobalt Squadron at that time. And she essentially wasn't there in The Rise of Skywalker. She was only there in The Last Jedi. She started an amazing character arc. It just never got to have the conclusion it deserved. It was an overreaction. Really, what Abrams should have done is double down and let her have the rest of her character arc so people would recognize her for the amazing character that she is. Because that's why a lot of people hate on her, because she didn't get to complete her character arc. It was not self-contained within The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi set up her character arc. It started it, but it didn't get to finish it. Grogu. He has a name. And yes, Grogu was awesome. So do you think Grogu will come back in Mandalorian season 3 whenever we finally get it? Or do you think Grogu will show up in the Book of Boba Fett? Okay, now you're just trolling me. You think we'll see Grogu in Book of Boba Fett or Mandalorian season 3, or you think he's just going to be kicking it with Luke, learning Jedi shit, and we won't see him until he's done? What do you think? Any thoughts? When do you think we'll actually see the third season of The Mandalorian? Because they obviously can't start filming yet because yeah, yeah, I agree. My personal thought is that the third season of The Mandalorian is kind of going to emulate how The Empire Strikes Back worked, where it will cut back and forth. Like The Empire Strikes Back, after the basically the prologue of it on Hoth, when they left Hoth, it kind of cut back and forth between Luke doing his thing, going to Dagobah to learn from Yoda, and Han and Leia doing their thing with the asteroid field, and then going to Bespin, to Cloud City to get help getting repairs and all that shit. So, okay. My chat has turned into a Pokemon battle. Pikachu, I do not choose you. Um, what the hell is that? What is that? It looks like some pissed off Zenigame. What is that? Favorite Pokemon? Kirahana or Mew? If I were going to make any of y'all, that's a Croagunk? Really? Okay. I thought Croagunk was purple. Alright. If I was going to make any of y'all a mod, it would probably be Olmec. But yeah, my favorite monster, favorite legendary or mythical is absolutely Mew, hands down. Favorite regular monster would be Kirihana. Um, I have not played a Pokemon game in a very long time. I think the last I played. Oh, I had Moon. I had Moon. Yeah, I played Moon. That's right. That's the last one I played. Didn't get all the way through it. My copy disappeared. Um, I have not played Sword and Shield. I do have access to them. I have my sister's copies here, and I'm gonna play them at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Yu-Gi-Oh! I like the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And kind of like 5Ds. Not into GX. The entire premise of GX just seems ridiculous to me. I mean, a school to learn a card game. Really? Just really? School for a card game. How about learning shit that you'll actually need as an adult at school? I mean, that tends to be the purpose of school. Mathematics, science, writing. So, yeah, GX is just ludicrous to me. Uh, and I just haven't seen any of the shit since 5Ds. So, it may or may not be good. I don't know. At some point, I may go watch through everything of Yu Gi Oh! I don't know. I know my sister is a big fan of GX, so I try not to diss it when she's around. Now I did read the first 5 or 6 volumes of the GX manga, and the manga was actually really cool. I actually really liked the GX manga because that actually had a solid connection back to the original Yu-Gi-Oh! With, I mean, it got into a story arc dealing with the creation of the Millennium items and shit like that. I found that really interesting. Am I going to watch the NBA Finals? No, I don't like basketball. Ugh. Zero interest in basketball. I like baseball, especially my Phillies. Yes, I live in Oklahoma now. I was born in Oklahoma even, but all my earliest memories are from living in the Philadelphia area. So my team always has been and always will be my Philadelphia Phillies. Suns, who are they? Phoenix? I don't know. Yes, baseball. Live baseball is the best when you can actually sit in the park and see it live firsthand. That's the best. But for my Phillies, I'll still watch them on TV. Anytime I know there's a Phillies game on, I will tune in. Yeah. Nah, Rays. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. How many World Series have the Rays got? Yeah, I should have. But did they, though? I can say my Phillies should have won the World Series every year since the team started. The Brewers, if you're from Milwaukee, I can forgive you.
You from Milwaukee? If you're from Milwaukee, I can forgive you for the Brewers. Window. Ah, nah, nah, nah. Tug McGraw. Back when I was a kid, the Phillies had the best lineup. I was there when they won the World Series. Back when they had Tug McGraw and Pete Rose. That's my Phillies. And of course, a few years back, when they did back to back World Series and almost pulled off the three-peat, almost, until Aroyd and his New York cronies blocked them. Off to bed. Figurines? No, not really. I've I've got a I've got one or two amiibo, but I don't have any figurines. The figurines are so damned expensive. There's a bunch that I would love to get. I just can't afford it.
Who knows? I get enough fursuit orders in. I can maybe start collecting some of that stuff. We'll see. All right. Well, I hope you all have a good night. Uh, let's see, Amiibo. I have I have the Wolf Link and Midna one that came with Twilight Princess HD. A figure that I want. Um, well, let's see. Since Sailor Jupiter is my favorite Sailor Senshi, I wouldn't mind getting one of her. Um, let's see. Mamako from Okasan Online because she's awesome. Fourth place Phillies. 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 Yes, I actually have a pillow pet of the Phillies fanatic. Sue me.
Who has the entire Smash lineup? Sure the hell ain't me. Um, but let's see. Figurines that I would want. Yeah, definitely Momoko because she's awesome. Have you guys watched what is it called again? Do you love your mom and her two-hit multi-target attacks or whatever the fuck it is? That show is fucking hilarious. And I swear the entire reason that Momoko exists is so older anime fans like me can have an anime waifu without feeling bad about it because they're too young. I suck at Smash. If I played Smash with you guys, y'all would hand me my ass. Olmec has a Smash lineup. Okay. Cool. I absolutely suck at Smash. I don't really like fighting games. I don't. They're just not my thing. When I was in high school, I enjoyed Mortal Kombat, maybe a little bit with Street Fighter 2, specifically Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which I had for Super NES. But I just I lost interest. I haven't seriously fucked with a Mortal Kombat game since MK Trilogy. I haven't fucked with any of Street Fighter since Street Fighter 2 Turbo on my Super NES. Yeah, you would because I suck at Mario Kart also, but I don't have that, so that's a moot point. I I do have my brother's copy or sister's copy, whoever's copy it is. I've got a copy of Smash here, so I could play if I wanted to. I just have no desire to. Um, let's see, Mario Kart. I'm a little better at racing games than I am at fighting games, but not much because I'm not that much into racing games either. And if I am going to play a racing game, I'd rather it be a realistic one. Give me Gran Turismo. You want me to play a racing game? Get me Gran Turismo. I'll play that. Do I have a church that I attend? No, I don't. I'm. I have beliefs, and I actually myself am ordained. I don't attend a church, though. Um, hmm, let's see. Any other questions? Okay. Um, Will? All right, Olmec. You have a good night. I hope you sleep well. I don't know when I'll actually be streaming again. I have actually read most of the Book of Mormon. Kind of weird. All right. You have a good night too, Ralph. Hope you all have a good night. I'm not sure when I'll be streaming again, but I absolutely appreciate you guys showing up. I was not expecting it with a just chatting heading. It means so much to me that you guys bothered to come hang out with me. That's really awesome. I was glad to see y'all. I'm knowing that it did not log me out, even though it's been so long since I've streamed, that it isn't making me do the monthly verification thing with that app on the phone and all that shit. It I might actually come back and stream again before too long. I do want to knock out some videos for my channel first, though, for my YouTube channel. So, all right, y'all have a great night. I think I am gonna go ahead and get off here. I'm I'm gonna end this stream. Might start up another one to record another video. So, but anyways, y'all take care and have a good night. Catch y'all later. Lost your minds. Wow. I, I just can't imagine anyone being that excited about me. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. Well, you guys have a good night, and I will hopefully see you pop up again. Take care.